Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If I'm talking kind of quietly, it's because my toddler is sleeping in the room across from this one and I do not want to wake her up. Welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking through some more new drugstore makeup, a lot of Flower Beauty stuff we have here, some e.l.f. skincare, and some other goodies. So I'm going to go ahead and just get right to it. Okay, so the first product is this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This is a whole line of products by e.l.f., the Holy Hydration line. So there's like a face wash, I believe there's a moisturizer, and then there's also this cleansing balm. I love my moisturizer. Those of you that have been following me for a while know that I haven't switched it in probably 5 years. I use the CeraVe face wash and I absolutely love it. I'm not typically interested in trying out new facial cleansers because I have such sensitive skin and that's what works, and so I'm not messing with it. But as far as makeup removers go, I love trying new makeup removers, and this reminded me a lot of the Clinique Take the Day Off, and then Good Molecules has a really good melting cleansing balm, and I always double cleanse because I feel like the first step is taking off the makeup and the next step is cleansing the skin. You can't do that till the makeup's off. So I have been loving that oil that I've talked about a million times. The name escapes me, but I will link it down below. I think that's been in a favorites video and it's definitely one of my favorite products. I've repurchased it twice, but I'm like, I should expand my horizons and test other stuff. So that's what led me to buy this. It comes with a decent amount of product. This comes with 2 ounces of product and it is $10. It comes with a little scooper. I don't know where mine is, but it comes with a scooper, which is nice so that you don't get bacteria in here as you're trying to scoop out the product. As you can see, I've used a decent amount of it. I've been using this every night for the past week or so, and you don't need a whole lot to take off my makeup. And it does feel super hydrating. It really melts. It completely melts into almost an oil and removes all of your makeup. This is made with hyaluronic acid to hydrate and plump, ceramides to help build up the skin's moisture barrier, and then peptides to reveal a more refreshed complexion. Overall, I love it. The only thing I will say is that it doesn't do the best job of removing eye makeup, specifically mascara. So I do find that I have a decent amount of mascara left over even after I go over my eyes with this, but I'm fine with that because my cleanser gets it off. So if you're fine with pairing this with some sort of an eye makeup remover, then I think you will love this whether you have dry, normal, or oily skin. Okay, so the little peanut woke up, so she's sitting right here and we're gonna see how fast I can do this. This is gonna be a little speedier than my typical videos. All right, next up is this Flower Beauty Supernova Celestial Whip. This is a priming whip. It claims to be light as air with light reflecting pearls to leave a soft radiance to diffuse the look of fine lines and pores. Claims to be fast absorbing and it has a soothing lavender scent. This retails for $15. It has camellia seed oil, anti-inflammatory rosemary leaf, oil controlling turmeric root, restorative jojoba seed oil, and the soothing kooky nut oil. So as far as this goes, it sounds like a spray paint when you shake it. I think it's a cool formula. It really is light as air. It's like a mousse and it blends in really easily. It does soak in really easily and it has a slight fragrance to it like it claims. I don't think this is my personal taste because it's a little bit too radiant for me. I do have larger pores and I find that this kind of highlights that and leaves like an all over, it's not just a radiance, it almost looks like you have a sheer highlighter all over your face. And I already have more oily skin, so I steer away from super glowy primers, and so while this doesn't work for my personal preference, if that's something you look for, you may enjoy this. Next up is the Flower Get Real Serum Foundation. This is also $15, claims natural looking radiant finish, light to medium buildable coverage, and it's infused with an antioxidant serum blend to take care of the skin as you wear it. Lavender flower oil, olive oil, and again, other antioxidants infused. The shade's a little too light for me. This is warm beige, but I can work with it if I just add a good bit of bronzer. Again, very similar to the primer. This is just a little bit too radiant for my skin type. If you have more dry skin and you like super radiant foundations that are pretty sheer, you may enjoy this. I found that I can only really build this up to be light to medium. I can't really build it up to be medium coverage, so I do need to go in with a good bit of concealer on my problem areas when I use something as light as this. But again, drier skin with very few things that you need to hide, this is something that you may enjoy. Okay, next up we have this Flower Beauty Chill Out Color Correcting Pot. This is infused with CBD oil. Retails for $10 and I got the shade Light Peach. Like I said, it's infused with hemp-derived CBD to hydrate and smooth the delicate skin for a perfect concealer base. Has vitamin E, jojoba, and antioxidants in it. What I found in using this, and I totally spaced before when I was doing my makeup on using this, but it really does a great job of counteracting the blueness if you struggle with dark blueness under your eyes. I don't know how everyone feels about things being infused with CBD, but I didn't notice anything special about it. I just know this is a really good color corrector. Reminds me of the Pixie one, just a little bit creamier. All right, next up is the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. These retail for $5 and they are infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. A lot of people were talking about this potentially being a dupe for the YSL Touche Éclat. And I think it's a little bit thicker than that. This is not just a brightener in my opinion. I've been using this as just my concealer. It does brighten, it does a great job of brightening, but it also provides a good bit of coverage. So on like a lighter makeup day, you could go in with this and just this. I got two shades, the shade Fair 15W and the shade Light 26N, and light is definitely the way to go. The fair one, maybe if I want like a Kim Kardashian moment, but on a day-to-day and for my taste, this shade works for me. It has a little clicker and then it starts seeping out on this like brush tip applicator. Sometimes I have trouble with products like this because you don't know how much is going to come out when you start pushing, but this is pretty intuitive and it comes out pretty much right after you click. So there's not like a whole lot of guessing on whether or not the product's going to come out. This is fantastic. $5. I highly recommend it. All right, next up are the Flower Beauty Gel Crush Lip and Cheek balms. I have the shades Strawberry Crush and Raspberry Crush. I used the shade Strawberry Crush on my lips and on my cheeks today. The first time that I used this, I just went right in with it like this because it sort of looks like that's what you're supposed to do, but it totally rubbed off my foundation and the cream contour that I had. So I started using this with a brush, just putting the brush on here before applying it. I definitely like it better that way, but this is a theme here with the Flower Beauty products that I'm talking about. This is very balmy. So if you have oily skin and you find that cream products tend to get too shiny or not set on you, I think you should steer clear of these. But if you have drier skin and the idea of a balm moisturizing your face sounds great, then you may love these. For me personally, I prefer something like the Milani cream blush or the new e.l.f. cream blushes over this, just because they're a little bit more oily skin friendly. But again, not a bad product whatsoever. It's just, again, preference and skin type. All right, next up, there are two mascaras. I talked about the CoverGirl Lash Blast one in my favorites video a couple videos back, so if you want to see that applied and see it in detail, definitely go back to that video. I'll link it down below. Overall, I love this. It separates the lashes, gives you a nice natural look, but you can still build up the volume pretty significantly. The Maybelline Sky High, I did a quick review of this on Instagram Reels, but if you missed that, the highlights of this are that it does an amazing job of curling and providing length, but it has a tendency to really clump your lashes together, like really group them together, and I find it pretty hard to get off. It also has a really kind of flexible wand, like really flexible, which isn't my favorite because I feel like I can't really get in there and firmly press against my lash line without making a mess. It's also $11.49, a little bit on the higher side in terms of price point, and it's pretty difficult to get off. So this sort of reminds me of a cross between Lash Sensational and Telescopic, but I don't think it's as good as either one. So while I will continue to use this till it's gone, I can't say that it's my new favorite. All right, last but not least, I had a few other products, but they're gonna just get pushed to the next one because my daughter's kind of over it and I gotta put her first. I'm gonna talk through this really quickly because it's a formula we all know, just a new color. This is the Milani Baked Powder Blush. They came out with a new shade, 120, Sunrise Senorita, and it looked really pretty on the site. But when I got it in person, it's a little bit too luminous for me. I do think though, if you have a deeper skin tone, this would be a gorgeous highlight if you want kind of a warm tone highlight. But on me, it just kind of highlighted my texture and was a little bit too shimmery of a blush for my taste, especially with this color. All right, I think that's everything I'm gonna get through today. I appreciate you guys bearing with me. I'm sorry if this seemed a little bit more rushed than usual. I've got my 1-year-old sitting right next to me being a little angel right now, so I'm gonna take her outside and play. But I have a lot more new stuff coming at your way. I ordered the new e.l.f. CC cream that just came out, their new mascara, their new shadow sticks, and I've got a ton of NYX products that I ordered. So lots of new makeup coming out left and right, and I'm definitely staying on top of it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe while you're here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.